Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today's story is as dramatic as a soap opera and as puzzling as a mystery novel. The MK party, yes, Jacob Zuma's party that has been shaking up the political landscape, has pulled off a move that left South Africa scratching its head in disbelief. Out of nowhere, the party dismissed 20 of its members of parliament. 20. Not 2, not 5, but 20 MPs, gone in a single stroke. And the kicker? The party didn't even bother to tell the nation why. Now, this news broke earlier today when a letter, signed by the MK party's brand new Secretary General, landed on the Speaker of Parliament's desk. You'd expect a dramatic announcement like this to come with a long explanation. Maybe something about discipline, corruption, or at least a "thanks for your service" line. But nope. The letter was so cold and brief it could have been written on an ice block. It simply said, "These MPs are dismissed," and left it at that. No footnotes, no context, no nothing. As you can imagine, chaos immediately followed. Political circles are buzzing, the public is shocked, and the dismissed MPs themselves are apparently fuming. Some of them are reportedly already talking to lawyers, preparing to challenge this decision in court. And can you blame them? Imagine dedicating your career to a party, showing loyalty for years, only to find out you've been booted out without so much as a WhatsApp warning. So, why did this happen? Well, theories are flying around faster than election promises during campaign season. Some analysts believe this is part of a purge. They think the new Secretary General and the current leadership are cleaning house, getting rid of anyone seen as disloyal or too closely aligned with old factions inside the party. Remember, the MK party has had its fair share of power struggles, internal clashes, and, let's be honest, Zuma-style drama. It's possible that this is simply the latest round of that ongoing battle for control. Others argue that this could be part of a bigger strategy. The MK party might be trying to reshape its image, tighten discipline, or clear the way for fresh faces who are easier to control. Think about it, 20 seats in parliament suddenly opening up gives the leadership a golden opportunity to bring in people who will toe the line without asking too many questions. But let's not ignore the fact that the timing here is suspicious. The party has been going through big changes in leadership lately. The new Secretary General only just took office, and the very first thing he does is fire 20 MPs. It feels less like housekeeping and more like a power play. If that's the case, this is a message to the rest of the party: fall in line or you could be next. And what about the public's reaction? Well, ordinary South Africans are already questioning what this means for the party's future. The MK party has been one of the loudest voices in parliament, often clashing with both the ANC and the DA. By firing a whole squad of MPs, the party risks losing its momentum and weakening its influence. Some supporters are asking if the leadership has lost its mind, while others are defending the move as necessary to strengthen discipline. Of course, the media is having a field day. Headlines are screaming about betrayal, instability, and Zuma's party in crisis. And the lack of transparency is only making things worse. You'd think by now, in the age of social media, the party would release at least a statement to calm things down. But so far, silence. The Secretary General is playing it cool, almost as if the confusion is part of the plan. Meanwhile, the dismissed MPs are not going quietly. Sources close to them say they're exploring legal options, and if they actually take the party to court, this saga could drag on for months. Imagine a courtroom showdown between MK leadership and its own former members. That's not just politics, that's reality TV content right there. And here's a twist: the letter listing all 20 names is already floating around in political WhatsApp groups and media circles, but the public hasn't officially seen the list yet. So right now, we don't even know exactly who's out. That mystery alone has everyone guessing: are these high-profile names, people close to Zuma, or just backbenchers who fell out of favor? The uncertainty is fueling even more drama. Let's zoom out for a moment. What does this mean for the stability of South Africa's parliament? 20 empty seats is no small thing. Even though the MK party can replace them, the immediate disruption could weaken their ability to influence key votes. Remember, coalition politics is messy, and every seat counts when alliances are fragile. If the MK party looks unstable, other parties might seize the chance to undermine them, or worse, poach disgruntled members. Some analysts are already warning that this move could backfire. Instead of showing strength, it might reveal deep cracks in the party. If supporters start to doubt the leadership's judgment, the MK party could lose momentum ahead of local elections. And in South African politics, once the perception of weakness sets in, it's very hard to shake off. But then again, we are talking about the MK party. This is a group that thrives on controversy. For their leaders, chaos isn't necessarily a problem, it's sometimes the point. A sudden dismissal of 20 MPs may look reckless, but it also dominates the headlines, shifts attention, and reminds everyone that the MK party is unpredictable. And let's be honest, unpredictability has always been part of Zuma's brand of politics. So, is this a purge, a strategy, or just political theater? That's the million-rand question. For now, the only thing we know for sure is that the MK party has once again turned the political stage into a circus, and everyone is watching to see what happens next. What do you think? Was this a bold move to strengthen the party, or a sign that the MK party is falling apart? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, I'd love to hear your take. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss any updates on this developing story. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, stay sharp, stay informed, and stay entertained. See you next time.